Hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Modding Tutorials, and this is going to be another part of the Getting Started series. So in this episode I will cover making new tools. So the first thing we need to do is create a couple of new classes. We are going to overall need to create I think 5 or 6 new classes. So if we go right click on any of the classes in the net.minecraft.src and hit new and then class, then the first one we want to make is called, we are going to call enum tool material and then 2 or something. Wait for that to load. Right, and then we want to open enum tool material, the normal one, and we want to copy everything in here and simply just paste it in there. So then if we change the name back, then we can mess around with the settings and the names of these, but we'll get onto that later. So just close out of that for now, and then you want to find item pickaxe, then copy all of that, then create a new class, and we're just going to call it item pickaxe. If I could type pickaxe 2, and again just paste it in there, but then we want to change a couple of things, obviously the name being one. Also we are going to want to make our own item tool, so if we copy everything in the item tool class, new class item tool 2, just gives us a couple of methods and stuff that we need to change in here. And then you want to find enum tool material, wherever it says that, change it to enum tool material 2. So if we just hit replace all, then that is and then you want to go back to your item pickaxe class, and you want to do the same. So copy that and write 2 on the end and replace all. Then you'll get an error because this needs to extend item tool 2, we didn't change that. And then you can play about with these if you want. So this is basically what it can harvest and what it gives back. So obviously block diamond and ore diamond, it will return basically, yeah. But this here is the harvest level, so what type of pickaxe needs to be harvested for that. So say 1 is going to be a wooden pickaxe, I believe, or a stone pickaxe. 2 is going to be, yeah, I think 2 is stone, 3 is diamond, something like that. But you can go ahead and change anything, but the only thing we need to change is the enum tool material. So then now we can go public static final, and then all the tools are items, so you want item and then the name of it, so we're just going to call ours pickaxe for now, equals new, and then the class that we just created called item pickaxe 2, and then the parameters for this, the first one is going to be the ID, so we'll just set it to 1000. Then the second one, let me just check, then the second one is going to be our enum tool material, so we want to type enum tool material dot, oh no, sorry, enum tool material 2 dot, and then we can set it to whatever we want on these, so say iron, although we can go into our enum tool material 2 class and we can mess around with these integers and the names. So say we wanted to change this to, no, not emerald, sapphire or something. We could change, we have to change everything, so the string there and it down here as well. So we could change all these variables. So the first one is the harvesting level, so what it can harvest. The second one is the, I don't know what the second one is. Yeah, the third one is the amount of uses it has, and Then you have like damage versus entity and its enchantability and stuff like that. So you can just go ahead and change all of them to your liking, and then go back and say we set this to sapphire. Then it would have whatever sapphire is. So that's how to make a new pickaxe. Obviously, if you want to make other things, you're going to do the same process. So say we find item hoe, we're going to copy that, then create a new class called item hoe 2, and then we're going to copy it in and change that to enum tool material 2, and we're also going to want to change the name to that. And this one only extends item. If it extends item tool, then you're going to want to write item tool 2, but this one doesn't. Then you can do that with all the different ones, all the different classes, and then obviously you would just say copy and paste this, make a new hoe, and it is going to extend item hoe 2, and then you would change the ID, but you would keep the enum tool material the same if you want it to have the same properties. Then obviously you need to do all the usual things for an item. So you want to add the name, so pickaxe, and then add the texture, so pickaxe dot icon index equals modloader dot add override Then the first string is going to be /GUI /items.png. Obviously, if I'm going a bit too quick for you on this, just check my items tutorial that slows this all this bit down. This is just usual items. Then your folder, then your what's it called, the image you want, pickaxe.png for example. So then that would make a new pickaxe with a name and a texture, and then you do the same for hoe and the other 2 or 3 things, so your axe, your spade, and your sword. So that is how to make new tools. It's really simple if you just know how to do one of them. I'm not going to show you what it's like in game because it's just like a normal pickaxe, and it will go faster on certain materials. So I hope that tutorial helped you. Follow me on Twitter if you want to stay updated. Check out my mods, I'll leave a link in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching guys, I will see you in my next tutorial.